drop top down, hair in the wind, Tom Petty up loud. You give me that look, you licked them lips and said, hang on, baby, better pull over for this. Don't wanna get a DWK, driving while kissing, they'll put you away. You hit me like fire, shot me like a bullet, burn me up and down, no way to cool it. Every time you kiss me, it's like sunshine and whiskey, like a bottle of Jack, straight to the head. One shot, two shot, copper tone red. Every time you kiss me, it's like sunshine and whiskey. Every time you kiss me, it's like sunshine and whiskey.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Back to the From the Basement show.
Oh,
it's been a bit. It's been about a week. We haven't been in the studio. Sorry, Rossko, who wanted it like every day. Things take time.
All good things in time, I tell you.
Welcome back, From the Basement Show. You can find us at www.fromthebasementshow.com. Also,
does anybody still put www?
Nah.
Or you just put in the
I just throw
URL.com or whatever?
I just
URL.com is not going to get you to our website. Don't do that.
I just type up stuff.
FromTheBasementShow.com?
Yeah. From the basement.
That's where you can find us.
From the basement show.
Also, YouTube.com/FromTheBasementShow if you want to see /hear.
Subscribe to us on YouTube.
Older show. Yeah, you can subscribe to us.
That way you can just get updated stuff.
I think it's like emails, right? You get emails when new stuff comes out?
You get YouTube notifications.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube notifications when new stuff comes out.
Yep.
Yeah, you can email us questions, comments, concerns, large amounts of money. We accept those. In fact, I think we have an email today. You wanna check that out for us, Biffa?
Yeah, let me just get logged in here into our email that you want me to check out.
Woo, we got an
email comes from Ben Alvarez, a local of Sandusky here.
Hi, Ben.
Hey, Ben. Thanks for emailing in. Let's see what you got to say here.
Thank you.
I'll read this, and then we'll see if we all understand it here.
All right.
Let's say a man leaves a girl's to be with a man, but eventually goes back to a girl and stays with the opposite sex. How much time needs to pass, if any, until you can't call him gay anymore? Bisexual doesn't apply because he's not with both sexes at the same time. So in other words, I think, say a guy's growing up with girls and stuff like that, finds out he's attracted to men. Turns gay. Short period of time, though, he finds out, you know what, I'm not actually attracted to men. I do like
just
women.
Like experimenting in college.
Yeah, so so he goes back to women.
It's just a phase.
How long before he's not really gay anymore because he's not with women?
I would say that's quite instant.
I think that's
as soon as you make a choice, right?
I don't think it really matters, honestly. I'd say he's confused.
Yeah, confused. Sounds like confused.
That's what I would call him.
But for the for the sake of the question, I mean, how long does he wait until his the title change? Like his
Yeah, we're too worried about titles nowadays. I don't think it even matters. Who cares?
Yeah, it really doesn't matter.
He's a guy. That's his title.
Yeah,
whatever.
He's a man.
Dude, I think it is dude. He's a dude.
Dud, maybe.
Dud, maybe. Yes.
For those of you Strange Wilderness fans out there,
I would say that's instant.
Instant, right? I mean, if you like guys, all of a sudden you're gay. You go back to like women, you're straight, right?
Yeah.
I think you'd be bisexual. I don't think that you're this Ben Alvarez guy. I don't know about your definition here, where you have to be
with both sexes at the same time. I mean, that's
bisexual.
Polyamorous, actually. I mean, that's
well. I think it depends on if you can be, or if he's no longer attracted to both. You don't have to be with both at the same time. But if you're attracted to both, if he's no longer attracted to either, if he's can't get turned on by a guy,
is that possible? Just like flipping the switch back and forth.
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Some people go their whole entire lives.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Well,
you know what? I like guys today. You know what? I like girls today.
I can't see it either. I can't empathize with it. But just to say, I mean, he took bisexual out of the equation. But since this is our radio show, I'm going to put it back into the equation.
Nice.
And
showing
say
him his
that
boss,
that is bisexual behavior.
I mean, really, I think, Ben,
that's the exact definition of bisexual behavior.
This is just a weird way, Ben, for you to tell us
Did you
that
have
you're
feelings?
back on women and that you don't want to be called gay anymore.
You know,
I mean, if it offends you, just tell people.
He went and he went to the other side, and then he came back, and he's just like, now what?
And just so you guys know, Ben is married with children.
That's
so
good. That's good.
You know, he found the woman after experimenting.
After he
apparently,
went,
so-
yeah,
This is
after he
obvious.
came back. Does your wife still call you gay? Is that...
Yeah. How long did it take her to stop calling you gay?
Oh,
we're wondering.
man.
I'd feel less mean about these jokes if I actually knew Ben like you do, but I don't.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get used to that because obviously this show is going to take off and we're going to have all kinds of.
I hope
listeners
we have
don't
a
even
lot
know.
of questions soon.
Yeah, but
Well,
thanks,
you're
are-
moving away.
Those
so.
are fun. I mean,
thanks
we'll
for
get to
emailing
that.
in, though, Ben.
We'll get
That
to
was we appreciate
thanks, Ben.
that.
Ben, that was awesome.
Shows that you're listening, and you got our email, and you do want something for us to talk about. So that's cool.
Would
And
you
now
like
you can
a
hear
From
you.
the Basement Show T-shirt?
We're-
So would we.
We're
But
making
those don't exist.
We're making them. Ricky,
We're
get
not
to it.
making
Ricky,
Get to it.
I think I put him on.
Ricky can't even tie his shoes. I mean,
He bought shoes finally.
he's not making T-shirts.
Yeah, you got them from Walmart on the clearance.
They're more like flippers,
Flippity floppities.
so he can swim around.
What? Nah,
That doesn't
making all
make sense.
kinds of sense now, dude.
He's also J-Rad's fish.
Look at you, all funny and stuff. Speaking
Hey,
of
J-Rad.
J-Rad, did you guys,
Shout out to J-Rad. I'm saying hi.
Get out of Hawaii!
Yeah, did you guys been keeping up with
But
that?
it's the Big Island, right?
Volcano? Yeah. It was the Big Island, so it wasn't Oahu where J-Rad lives, but
They had
yeah,
their
the
island.
volcano erupted. And they're talking about how like it's moving super slow.
Yeah, well, I thought it didn't actually erupt, right? It's been like doing
It's
this
active.
for like a bunch of years, and now it just switched over to lava or something.
It's active. It's moving now. Now they're in evacuation stages where they got to get people out of there, due to the impending doom. Like in Pompeii, you got this beast sitting right there, this natural disaster waiting to happen,
Yeah.
and you just move everybody around it like in Pompeii. Hey, beautiful area. I mean, the other side of the coin, this thing could blow up, and it's like it's more powerful than a nuclear bomb, but it's just lava.
But do they think it's gonna blow up, or just keep doing this?
It's just gonna keep doing this. I don't know what's the report, Biffa?
Yeah, I think it's just pushing right now. They're just going through and telling people
Just
to
pushing.
evacuate.
Yeah.
But it's the type of thing like sometimes you'll hear about a hurricane coming,
Right.
and you just don't evacuate because you wait too long. But like this,
hate when that
you can't
happens.
put like a barrier up or anything. Like they're talking about like putting up like sandbags and stuff like that you do. Like lava will just burn right through.
Yeah,
that.
lava's pretty hot. It's from the core of the earth, or at least it's down there.
It's going down.
It's down there.
Timber.
And that's another thing too. I mean, the landscape is going to change.
He's yelling timber.
He's yelling. Too.
It's going down. He's yelling timber.
That was
Watch
funny.
out.
That was a good one.
That's
Can't make faces on the radio. Nobody's gonna hear you. Nobody can hear your face.
I can hear your face. That's the thing about my mom brought this up. She's like, Brendan, did you hear? It's the volcanoes erupting on the Big Island. I go, yeah, I did hear about that, Mom. She goes, that's like permanent. That's not changing. I go, I know. That's there to stay. Like that lava is going to turn into rock, and that's there. She's like, man, that's crazy. I was like, yep, that's a conversation. That's like an average conversation with my mother.
Yeah,
Your mom's a
pretty.
fox.
She's pretty.
She is pretty. She's very pretty.
Nah, she's pretty. Like
Pretty.
I don't know. She's a very active. Like
She's very excited.
she's like hyper about things.
oh, she's very active. I mean, she's still a group instructor.
Hyperactive. That's what I'm thinking of.
Hyperactive, yeah. she's still a group instructing. Still a group instructing like 4 classes, like almost
Wow.
a day, and she's 63 years old.
Your mom is 63.
Your mom is 63 years
Nuh-uh,
old.
dude.
No way.
Yeah, she is.
Milf.
Boy, she would kill me if I said. I mean, well, I did say that. Now it's permanent.
Bronco's gonna die.
Yeah.
Now it's permanent like that lava, you know?
Oh!
Ooh.
I don't even believe
She doesn't
you.
listen to this show, so we're good.
I
We're
don't
safe.
even believe. There's no way your mom is 63.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
How old is your dad?
I'm not believing it.
My dad is 52.
Woo. Robbing the cradle.
I would have guessed your mom is like 50. Maybe.
On a bad day.
Yeah, like maybe. Like, 50.
I'm sorry, my dad's 53.
But I
My
wouldn't have
bad.
guessed that.
My bad. They're 10 years apart. That's bad.
Like, your mom looks so much younger than that. I wouldn't have guessed 50 to her face. If it was like, if she asked me, I'd have been like, oh, you're like 42.
You should have seen.
And what are you doing later?
You should have seen her. Like, it's funny because you look at your parents now, and you're like, you're used to the way they look, but you look at their pictures from when they were when they got married, and everything. I could see why my dad married my mom.
Okie dokie.
I'm not saying like, oh man,
What
that
a
gross stuff.
Hot piece of.
But I was like, oh yeah, well, mom was beautiful back then.
Yeah, it is weird. Like sometimes you do. You're like,
How long have your parents been married?
I mean, she still is a gorgeous woman. Obviously, everyone knows
yeah.
it. No one even.
How long have your
Take a
parents been
bow.
married? Do you know?
20-something years.
Oh, okay.
I can't put an exact figure on that. It's like 26, 27, or actually, it's probably more than that. I'm not too sure. I just a little fun fact: my dad and I have the same birthday. If anybody didn't know that, both August 19th.
Yes, I remember that.
That was his gift.
Yeah. Happy birthday! Come to the hospital.
I was just this little, hey,
Turd nugget.
happy birthday, Dad. I'm jaundice.
Is that your real name?
No. My other name, my alternative name, was in case Brendan fell through.
Bronco.
Well, how would that fall through?
Nah, they were between two names.
Wait, what?
Brendan's
he just
no
doesn't look
longer
like
a name.
Brendan.
Yeah.
Nah, Brendan's no good. We can't cash that in later. All right.
What's his name? Brendan Hales.
No.
Sorry, you're gonna have to go with the second.
That doesn't
option.
ring a bell, but it was interesting to know what my other name could have been.
Yeah.
My other name could have been Challen.
Challen?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Short for
challenge
challenge?
without the GE?
Like challenge without the GE. Because
Like chalice?
I was like,
What would your middle name be? Gerald?
name was
Start
middle
with
name would
GE?
still be Roger.
Challenger.
Would your middle name be Jer? Challenger?
Cupine.
Would your middle name be Rain and? Challen rained in Hills.
What are you talking about, dude? He's making up his own stuff now, dude. He's making up his jokes again.
Oh,
That's his
man.
jokes.
I didn't get that one.
When it rains, it hails, man.
I was a 9-pound baby.
What does that have to do with anything?
It was Biffa's reaction that got me laughing that good.
Man.
That was awesome.
It was just so randomly.
Well, good for you. You make us proud.
That's why I was
Guys, what would you like to name your kid? Challen.
That's why I was
He's 9 pounds.
Oh, Brendan.
Brendan.
Brendan it is,
It's
yes.
gonna be Brendan. Then.
can't barely lift this kid.
It's going to be a challenge to lift this.
I'm sorry, how much was that? 9 pounds? Wow, we're gonna have to call him Brendan.
If he was 15, then it would be Challen, but he didn't meet the requirements.
Okay, I mean Bronco.
Bronco.
Yeah.
He'd be
Slow guy.
be a horse.
What's going on with your window there not opening?
Don't worry about it. Just
Windows.
Doing a little thing here.
That was funny. Yeah. So that's what could have been my other name. You guys could be talking to Challen right now. I probably wouldn't even. You guys like. I don't even know. Would that change my future significantly? If
I don't know.
think about that?
Challen. I don't know about Challen as a name. That sounds like you
Yeah,
probably play
that's why they
video
went
games
with
all day.
that's
or
why they
something.
went with Brendan. It means prince. I'm totally a prince
Yeah.
in Ireland.
In hell.
What does Challen mean? Less than 9 pounds?
It means
Or,
it means
9 pounds exactly.
it's challenge. Oh gosh.
So your
Yep.
future. You're talking about that. I know Phil dropped a little future bomb on us a few minutes ago.
who?
PP?
PP?
Yeah.
Moving
So
along.
Brennan, tell us the big news that we already know, but our listeners do not.
PP. Drum roll. Thank you. Thank you.
Are you gonna announce it? Normally
No,
you
that's
announce
good.
during
No,
the
that's
drum
good.
roll.
No, that's good. I have been accepted by National University to for their Doctor of Chiropractic program. So I will be moving out to Chicago next year in the fall. So you guys have me around for another year. So don't worry, I'll be here.
Wait, not
what?
till fall?
Yeah, not to the fall
Oh,
next
I thought
year.
this was spring. Okay.
Well, actually, I'm to be more clear, I'm moving out there in the summer
okay.
because I have to fulfill a prereq. A couple of prereqs.
Gotcha.
Organic and inorganic chemistry. So
Congratulations, sir.
thank you. It
Good
was,
for you, man. Look at that. Just leaving us.
big weight lifted off my chest.
It's gonna be.
9 pounds.
It was at least 9 pounds. It was a
9 pound weight.
challenge.
Yeah.
I don't know, if, dude. It's gonna be more difficult now. I mean, by next summer, this show is gonna be so huge.
We might have to syndicate.
We're gonna have to
to
hold a whole series.
Well, you
of
guys are gonna be
interviews.
you know, you guys are gonna be so stressed out all the time. You know, your back and yours going to be out of alignment, and therefore you.
Mine
to
actually
the chiropractor.
is. I'm going to the doctors for it because
We'll be taking applications for
got in a car accident
replacements.
and back's kind of messed up.
Hey man,
Is it really from the car accident? That's not good.
I had a neck injury that I sustained when I was 15 years old because I was doing acrobats for martial
And how much did you weigh then?
Around 9 pounds.
How much?
I never gained a pound since birth. But yeah, for martial arts, I wanted to spice up some form,
Yeah.
in competition. And
Spice it up.
and I was doing some backflips. I was like trying to like ninja out big time. I could have gone to nationals, like ESPN stuff, but I totally almost broke my neck. Like I landed on it from I was on a springboard. Those things give you a couple extra feet almost to your spring. I'm telling you, I was up there, and I was going for a double back tuck. All right, so I did first I did a cartwheel round off, and then I did a back handspring, back tuck, going to a double back tuck. Like this was I was good. I was doing good. And it was the first time I attempted the double. And no one was around me. No one was there to supervise me because they were like, leave that guy alone. Let's go over and, let's touch the little girls. I don't know what they were thinking. But I was,
All right.
and I went up and I was like way over rotated.
Yeah.
I was going for like a triple at this point. I should have. But I just kind of came down and landed right on my neck. Went to the chiropractor. Hey, he fixed me right up.
Did you used to practice on trampoline or anything?
Yeah.
I used to always just do flips on trampolines. I'm like, dude, I could probably do this, and then you get on the grass and you're just like, I can't do this. What am I thinking?
I have
fat.
no jump.
Isn't it weird how when you're younger you can just do flips on a trampoline? Like when you're real young, you're just like,
You don't
oh,
care.
I want to do a front flip or back flip. Like you just do it.
You see somebody else do it, I'll try that. You grow up a little bit and you're like, oh my god.
I literally
consequences.
I used to be able to do them, and then I got older and I couldn't. And then I went to one year when I was 15, 16. I went to my cousin's house and they have a netted trampoline. I was just like, I'm gonna learn to do a backflip again, and I did it, and it was crazy.
Well, and I think another thing that helps or hurts you rather
It
is
hurts and helps.
yeah, it
Front
helps.
flip's
It helps you for hurting is that you get taller and stuff, so you need more room. 'Cause
Yeah.
your body, when you run
Right.
and jump, you need more space on it. Because I know I did a flip one time, and when I landed, my foot fell through the springs on the other end. Got caught right there, and that's when I was like, ugh.
Front
man,
flip's easy. I could do a front flip right now. The
I used
back
to do
flip
front
was the
flips
hard
and
one.
do flips off your knees and stuff, do the bouncing ones and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But after you don't do it for a while, but you just start thinking of your consequences as you get older and stuff oh man, this could hurt.
Dude, I haven't been on a trampoline in years. I love trampolines. They're so fun. I used to go to my friend Jared O'Keefe's. That's a shout out to Jared O'Keefe. We used to hang out on his trampoline all the time. It was like the thing we did when I went over there.
Dude, we all got to go out to Sky Zone. That's another sponsorship that we won here on from the basement show.
I still haven't gone there. I want to go to Sky Zone.
Yeah, let's go to Sky Zone, dude. Have you
Let's
ever
go
been to
Sky
Sky
Zone.
Zone?
No, I have not.
Oh my gosh, it's so much fun.
My leg's kind of messed up right now, but
Oh, just do it.
I can't even walk half the time.
Nike.
Dude, they have trampolines
Nike,
on the
another one,
walls.
just do it.
The trampolines are on the walls. I did a wall backflip. I was there, and I was with Nicole.
I'm glad you were there.
Were you there in this story, or
I
were
want to
you-
establish that I was there first. Second, Nicole was there with me. We're jumping. We're doing backflips. I'm doing some stuff that I was learning in gymnastics and everything like that. And then these people came over. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, how long have you been doing this? I
What's
was
your
like,
name? Challenge?
Challen. Yeah, Challen. I'm 9 pounds. And they're like, how long have you been doing this? It's like, not too long. It's been some time off. And they're like, oh, can you do the wall backflip? And I was like, nah, I want to do it. And they're just like, well, here's how you do it. And they showed me how to do it.
Do it.
And now I can do it.
Yeah.
I can totally
Now
do
you
it.
can do it.
Now I can do it.
Do it.
Now you
I
can
can
do it.
Just do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do
Do
it.
it. Johnny Red.
Do it.
Johnny Red Meat.
Just do it.
Do it.
Totally off topic, but I was just thinking about, Filthy,
Girls.
our YouTube videos that we do there. we should go back and listen, or like when we do a show and we have topics, in the description we should kind of put just like highlight topic things of what we talk about, so that if we ever want to go back and listen to them again or pinpoint something we talked about in the past, we at least know what episode and everything we'd be in.
Yeah. So more work for that guy. The tech
Well,
guy.
I mean, I already
Ricky.
Yeah, more work for Ricky, but I already do a topics page every show, and then usually I just delete this. So like I can just save this one and send it to you, so that when you upload it to YouTube, you can just copy this, and I can add and subtract things that we talk about in here.
Yeah.
Change the order of things that we did and everything. So that'd be an idea, huh? Tell you what, let's go to commercial. We can discuss that and see if that's something we want to do. When we get back, did you guys hear about how you can order a pizza through 911?
No, but
You
I
can
want to
actually
now.
do that.
I will tell you about it.
Sweet.
So we'll be back shortly.
All right.
Bye.
Outside when the sky is on fire, take a wind like a twin prop fire. You and I turn the light up brighter. We're on, always on.
Welcome back. What's going on out there? Listening land.
Oh, hanging out.
Listening land. I like that.
You like that?
All
Hey,
the listeners in his listening land.
so we didn't establish in the beginning that this is the naked edition of From the Basement Show.
Oh, that's true.
We're all
This is
naked.
The naked edition.
Ignition.
Naked under our clothes.
Ignition.
It's the remix to Ignition.
Yep.
Hot
So-
and fresh out the basement.
Before we went to commercial, Biffa left us with a little teaser. How do we order
Teaser
pizza
and pleaser.
by dialing 911?
All right, let me just tell you a story about this nice young woman. So,
Okay.
911 answers the phone. And
Is that a balloon deflator?
Do you not want that sound there? All right.
I'm not
Go on.
sure about
Get
that
it out.
sound there.
So, go on.
So anyway, this lady calls 911. She asks name, gives a name, address, typical what you do when you call 911 and everything. And then she says, "Can I have a large with half pepperoni, half mushroom, and peppers?" And the operator is like, I'm sorry, you called 911, right?" And she goes, "Yeah, do you know how long it will be?" Right there, what's your first thought?
This lady's dumb.
You think she's drunk, dumb?
I don't know. People are so stupid nowadays. It's hard to tell.
It really is. It's ridiculous. People do some ridiculous stuff.
Well, luckily you guys aren't 911 operators, because she was able to catch on. Her next thing is, do you have an emergency and you can't talk about it because there's someone in the room with you? To which the woman responds, "Yes, yeah, that'd be great. If you can make it in a hurry, that'd be awesome."
Oh,
Thanks. And hangs up.
Oh.
Turns out she was getting abused by her boyfriend, so she faked a call to order a pizza. She called 911.
How about that?
Whoa.
Phil?
Not what you would have thought, huh?
Well, we took those words back. I mean, she was obviously very clever. That's
Yeah,
good
she
stuff.
was.
Very clever.
Yeah, I thought that was really interesting when I heard that. That's I mean, granted, the
But
more
it would not surprise me at all if somebody just called trying to order pizza from 911.
Yeah, that wouldn't be surprising to me.
That's
in
how
this
dumb
day and age,
people
but-
are.
But yeah, well, I mean, geez, good on her part for calling 911 and keeping that cryptic like that. So
And I tell you what, you hear like these stories like this, and it goes worldwide. Across the nation, it's all over news headlines. People are talking about it and how a good idea it is.
yeah,
And they, they'll tell you things like, hey, this is a good way for you to call 911 if you ever have an emergency, and this is something you should do, and all this stuff. And they keep
When
telling people
Bronco's
to do it.
abusing me.
But then I think to myself,
I need
all right,
I need a really big pizza.
they make this really big pizza to the face. Just yeah.
Stat. I need a big pizza stat.
I'm not sure why that's so funny.
I don't even know. It just is. I need all the pizzas that you have.
Hurry, get him here fast.
Send the pepperoni patrol. Send the pepper patrol. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I don't know.
It's late. It's late.
Anyway, back to what I was trying to make a good
this could be
point.
a-
And by
Wow.
late, I mean 8:46 p.m.
That's very late. It's very late. Go ahead.
So they
you
make
bring-
this like national news. Everybody hears about it. Everybody knows about it. They start telling people, like that's a good thing you should do. Keep that in mind. If you're ever in this position, use it and everything. But then I think to myself, people that are doing the abusing are probably hearing the story as well. So now a guy comes home and starts beating his girlfriend. She's like, "Oh, let me order a pizza." What's his thoughts? Like,
You better not be.
Did you just order a pizza?
did you call 911 or is that I'm hungry? Yeah, it just makes me kind of wonder. Like,
If I don't see a pizza in 20 minutes.
You're dead. You're dead, girl. Oh, wait. I got to call back for tacos instead. I don't know. Oh, my gosh. Is this Taco Bell? I need some serious tacos, dude. This guy's crazy.
oh wow! All right,
I cannot stop laughing about that, dude.
I think we noticed.
Our first part was funny. I need so many pizzas.
Let me just laugh it out. I'll just laugh it out. I'm good.
That was quick.
So that is good though. Good for her. Good
Yeah,
for her.
it's,
I was actually just looking up this one thing before we went on the air.
Back from the break.
Yeah, it was that this one woman, and you'll see it all over your Facebook most likely. People have been sharing it like crazy. I've saw like 5 people share it already. She's walking down New York City.
Yeah.
And like 10 hours of footage, like 100 plus, not including winks and whistles, of all this just verbal harassment on this one girl. And
Is she like really attractive or something? Why is
she's
this?
not that. She's pretty, but I wouldn't say like sorry if she's listening to this by any chance. And she's not a
well,
drop
most
dead.
likely she is. That's
Yeah, of
terrible for you to
course.
say.
Drop dead gorgeous or anything like that. I wouldn't be like, whoa. I wouldn't have the urge to say something, out of my mouth about this person's looks. Like
Where else would you say
100
it
plus
out of?
people on, in New York City that did this to the poor girl. But I mean, it was a good social experiment, kind of like just brought to light.
Was she dressed a certain way? Like, why were they
No,
saying this?
Just dressed normal, dressed all in black actually.
So this just goes on when you're in New York City, or what?
If you're a woman in New York City, and if you have somewhat of a big butt, you're going to get it.
Oh, is that what it was about? It was about
I
the rear.
like big butts and I cannot lie.
This one guy was just like,
And
woo! I just saw $1,000 just walk right by me, like real gross stuff, dude. I mean,
Ugh.
and the funny thing is that all of these people were like incredibly unattractive. So, like, and I'm allowed to say that I'm comfortable with my sexuality.
I'm allowed to say that. I'm unattractive. No.
I'm unattractive, so I would be one of those guys. But just some real creep, like desperate dudes. Probably homeless. Most of them probably homeless. I don't know.
I haven't seen that.
That brings up another point of mine. What are the homeless people in Hawaii gonna do, man? With all this lava, where are they gonna migrate?
I was thinking, what if like
Probably just move
That
around, another beach
If
or
they're
something.
if they're doing evacuations like on a boat, that could be their chance to get out.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're sending a boat somewhere. All right, out there.
I'm gone.
Can you imagine like having lava just hits it hits the back of your house and just kind of stops, and then it like solidifies there, and you just kind of have lava on the back of your house from then on? Like if you're like the very edge of where it all goes to, how weird would that be?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just from when the volcano erupted. We can't use the back door anymore.
That'd be weird.
I'm not sure if that actually happened or not.
I don't know. It'd be cool. What's that back there? Why is your door covered? Oh, it's lava. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it.
Shapping.
Don't worry about it at all.
So, again, off topic, but so this girl's walk around New York City, guys just trying to hit on her and stuff like that.
That was on topic.
What's your favorite pickup line to use?
Dude,
We all have girlfriends. How are we gonna use pickup lines?
the thing is with
Somehow you got her, right?
Yeah.
Or in Phil's case, him.
Whoa.
I'm not talking
Whoa.
about Chelly Belly. I'm talking about Ricky.
You?
Ricky. No
Yeah.
idea.
I mean, I don't care, but that's an insult to her.
Oh, you know what? All right. I got one. Hey, do you work at Subway? No. Why? Because you just gave me a foot long. I think that's a funny one. That's the funniest one.
That's
I
not
like-
the funniest one.
There's
to
some
me,
pretty
it's
good ones.
funny. I thought it was funny.
Got a
The
mirror in your
first-
pocket. I can see myself in your pants.
Yeah.
That is that one.
That's forward.
That's forward.
And the foot long
Are you
one
from
isn't
Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
forward? That's a good one.
Do I look like a book? Because I'm forward.
What?
What?
Your dad must have been a baker because you got nice buns.
That's good. I don't know.
If
There's
you
some
were a
re-
pirate, would you keep your parrot on this shoulder or this shoulder? And you can't see it, but I'd be
That's
putting
not
my
really a
arm
pickup line,
around
though.
her.
That's like a move to put your arm around her.
Mm.
Unless you're going to do that while you're picking her up.
Yeah. If I were to pick you up, would you like me to pick you up this way or this way?
I lost my phone number. Can I have yours?
Yeah, that's a good
I lost
one.
my dog. I think he's in that hotel over there in room 314.
You know, honestly, you don't need a pickup line. This one guy goes around and he's just like, "Hey, how's it going?"
well, I
th-
don't because look
think-
at my face. My face does all the picking up. but yeah.
True, true. This guy goes around though, and he's just like, "Hey, how's it going? You know what? You're pretty. You're pretty. Put your number in my phone." And like, they all do it. Oh, it's like at least nine times out of 10, these girls do it. It's
Well,
weird.
it's forward. He's not.
naked
He's not
man?
asking him. He's telling
He's not
him.
asking them. He's telling them,
Yeah.
and they like are compelled.
Laying
He's,
down
Put
the
your
law.
number in my phone.
he's just like, "Hey, how's it going? Put your number in my phone."
No, I don't want to.
okay.
Put your number in my.
I didn't ask. I told.
It's so
Let's
funny.
do it.
It's so funny. You don't need a pickup line.
It's true though.
Don't
Yeah.
need a pickup line.
Some girls really like. Some girls really like the forwardness and stuff, but you know.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, that's interesting. I haven't seen that yet on Facebook, but I haven't really been on it yet to see that story.
There was a guy in the chive who like touched like 1,000 girls' boobs in this square. Remember that?
Gosh, he could get arrested.
He just like he asked them. They all voluntarily did it.
Seriously?
I think it might be Russia. I can't remember where it was. It was some Europe country.
If it gets me out of here, then yeah, totally. Fondle him.
Didn't get him out of anything. They
Get
were
me
just in
outta
the
here.
square, and he was just like, "Hey, baby, here's your bag."
They don't have much excitement over there in Russia.
So he didn't really speak. He just made a lot of noises.
Not English, no.
I'm in Russia.
I am in Russia. Has Ebola made it to Russia yet?
They probably got a big Ebola over there.
You and your funniness.
The extremes of that climate over there, being cold all the time, I'm sure they're immune to like everything.
Didn't you have something
planet.
you wanted to tell us about Ebola or something, Biffa? The Biffa?
The Biffa.
Yeah, what's your treatment, man? You said you had a way of
Well,
treating this.
so this is what I was thinking. So I work
Oh, geez, he was thinking.
yeah.
Watch out.
work at a hospital doing some of my security work,
Uh-huh.
and they have a quarantine area if they
Just to be clear, he has no affiliation with the medical part of the hospital.
No, I just work the access control and cameras and such there at this hospital. So, part of the ER, they have quarantine. They have it set aside so they can quarantine somebody if an Ebola patient were to come in.
That's good.
It sounds
Not
good.
just
and everything.
Ebola, right?
Well, I mean, maybe
Anybody
it's
needs
something else,
quarantine, right?
But as of right now, it's set for Ebola. They're practicing for that.
Right.
So they've got actually a pretty good one set up. So they have a decontamination station that's outside. So in other words, somebody comes in, thinks they might have Ebola. You get decontaminated, like sprayed down type thing outside.
Yeah.
Everybody's got these hazmat suits on. They bring you in through the ER into this quarantine area. We shut down power to that area so you can't get in the doors. Mm-hmm. Like we shut down power to the mag lock, stuff like that to hold the door.
Okay.
So you get in.
Right.
And then you're quarantined in there. The only thing that I was thinking is all these stories and stuff that you hear about, and then you hear about all these people that have been touching them and everything. To me, if I had thought that I had Ebola, say I'm at work, and I work with somebody that caught it, and then I'm at work and I'm thinking, you know what, I'm showing some of the symptoms. Mm-hmm. Like, what's the first thing you would do?
Call a doctor.
Call.
ER.
Yeah, immediately.
Call 911?
You want to catch it as early as possible. I would think.
Definitely want to call for a pizza.
I see what you did there. See, now that's what seems to be happening, but to me,
You wouldn't because you don't want to deal with all that, or what?
well, I would probably call the doctors and stuff, but I wouldn't get an ambulance to come get me. Because if you think about it, all right, you've probably, if you drove to work, you drove home or something like that, you've already been contaminated in your car. So now you're going to have an ambulance come get you. Now you've contaminated this ambulance. You're going to have paramedics in the ambulance. Now you've contaminated them. Now
But
you're going to get to the
all-
ER.
they're all prepared for that.
Somewhat. They might come get, if you call an ambulance right now, do you think they all have hazmat suits and everything in these ready to go? Like right
You
now,
would
they
probably
might,
just call
but
them and tell them you suspect Ebola, and they would take the right precautions.
They tell you what to do.
maybe. But to me, I think I would probably just drive myself.
I mean, if you can,
to the
why not?
doctors to avoid the ambulance and avoid those people.
Yeah.
And let them know I'm coming. I'm gonna park right here, right next to the door or something like that.
They'll
and
escort you in.
Yeah, something like to get it. How can I get in there with the least amount of effectiveness, like the least amount of touching anybody, touching another area.
That's the responsible thing to do.
But
Or even like you go to a hospital where there's sick people and stuff like that. Like they should come out with something. And granted, everything's in the hospital, but where you can almost like get treated at home because. If you have it and you're showing symptoms and you're at your house,
Yeah, quarantine them
stay
in the house.
your home. Yeah, don't go out at all. Have a doctor come to you hazmated up and stuff. A doctor nurse treat you there. Like, what is the actual treatment procedure right now for this?
this goes
It's
back.
not like it's like chemo or something like that for cancer where you have to go in and get it. You could get chemo at home too. Like, bring you this whole setup. But what are they doing to treat Ebola at a hospital that you have to be there?
Well, they couldn't bring chemo into your home. That's a big machine. They pump gamma rays through you. But no, the Ebola thing. I think the course of the virus is pretty violent, and actually, they have to keep you under constant monitoring, and they wouldn't be able to, cycle, physicians.
Well, like, what are they
out of your
monitoring?
house? They're monitoring
vitals and
they're-
everything.
Yeah, they're monitoring your state of, like you said, your vitals. I mean, I guess.
With the
There's-
right amount of
there's-
money, you can get that done at your house. You can have somebody there 24/7 at your house.
Right.
a
and
lot
the
of money.
CDC should be able to pay for that. But this goes back to what I was saying. I don't remember if this was on the show or not. It was recently. We should have an island where you just, if somebody has Ebola, they immediately life flight you to this island.
Or Iraq.
Or not life flight you, but they fly you. There's an island like this. You can look it up. I can't remember what it was called. It's near New York City. It's an island that was used for quarantining people from smallpox and things, and it's just like rotting now. Like they don't use it for anything. If they would just tear that hospital down and rebuild one and use that for quarantine victims and everything and be prepared for this kind of thing, that would be perfect.
Do you think anybody with Ebola is purposely trying to give it to somebody else?
No, but I think they don't want to be quarantined.
No, they don't want to.
It's not they want to give it to people. It's that they don't want to deal with all this stuff. They don't want to be ostracized. They just want to be normal.
Yeah. But I mean, like, you hear about people like that have AIDS and will purposely give it to other people.
I've never heard of that, but
People with STDs give it to, like,
they do.
you never heard of that?
No.
Somebody breaks up with their girlfriend, they go get an STD, and then they try to get back with her like one time to give it to her or something like that, like revenge. Like,
Well,
I've heard of stuff like
I
that.
can see like revenge, but like not just give it to people.
but dude, like, you might just you find out you have Ebola, you might die or something like that. You might just be whoever you got the worst anger for ever or something like that. Like, I'm just gonna give it to them, not even care, give it to other people along the way or something like that. I mean, I
Maybe.
wouldn't, but it's just like I could see that maybe even happening. Or like you said, you don't want to be quarantined. You don't want to be
I think an
taken out of
intelligent
your
person
everyday
wouldn't.
life. Oh, I think I might have Ebola. Well, if I tell somebody, there goes my life for who knows. I want to do something still or something. Like I still
Right.
want
Yeah.
The thing is that people got to understand this is not the flu, you guys. This is not something that you play around with. The people are like, well, at least there was comparison, like saying, oh, the flu kills this many people.
SNL made a good point about
They're
that.
bringing out statistics about the flu kills this many people. We're not freaking out about that. No, but there is a 0.1% chance of people dying from the flu with our modern medicine.
0.01, isn't
0.01 or something like that. People dying from the flu with our modern medicine.
Yeah.
And everything. And there's a 50% chance of people dying from Ebola. And that's why, again, answering your question, why can't they just monitor the person in the home, is because they need them under constant monitoring, because this is such a fatal virus. It's a 50% chance that you're going to go out, and you don't go out very pleasantly. It's harsh. It's a harsh virus. It has a harsh,
Yeah, you don't want Ebola.
life. No, you don't want it. You don't want it. It's not good.
You don't want Ebola.
That's why it
Ebola.
scares people. I can understand why people are scared, but people should. I mean, they shouldn't be so paranoid about it.
You
But-
got to be overly cautious. Like the government, who's responsible for not letting this spread, they have to be overly cautious.
Well, yeah.
But we don't need to panic as citizens.
Don't panic. Be cautious.
The only reason we
Be
have
smart about
some
it.
of us have been on the border of panic is because the government's been completely incompetent thus far.
Yeah, people have lost their faith in
But
it.
it looks like right now we might be okay. The problem is we're still bringing people over that could have it.
Yeah, like that doctor that was in New York City
Yeah.
came over with it. Why did he not stay there? That bothers me.
There's a thing.
He knows it. He knows that he should have been quarantined.
There's a thing in the media saying that Obama might try to start bringing people that have it over to treat them.
Well, I don't know.
And then that nurse, did you hear about the nurse who was in quarantine in New Jersey?
Yeah.
She was not having that.
No, she didn't want to be there.
Kind of nurse is like, oh, I was around infectious disease, Ebola, but I don't want to be quarantined in the United States where it's not.
These people stop being
widespread.
selfish and start thinking about other people and who they can infect and potentially kill.
I don't think
Yeah.
I'm going to infect anybody. Okay, well, we have to take extra precaution because
Seriously.
you were there.
Yeah, come on. I mean, you're someone of the health profession. You know this virus. This is a bad. Okay, so someone gets Ebola. No, well, he's got Ebola. That's all right. Forget about it. No, you don't go about it like that. You say, oh man, he's got Ebola. He needs to be under lockdown.
And they like to trot out these things about, well, it can only be spread these ways and stuff. Well, the truth is they're not 100% sure on all these things they're telling us.
No, they're not.
There hasn't been enough studying
This is not a common
yet.
virus.
No.
This is not a common one. This is a really, it's an old virus it's a deadly one, and we haven't seen it in a while. So yeah, scary business. I mean, it makes me want to get a pizza.
Call 911. What's that?
Yep.
Get a pizza, 911 pizza. Guys want to open a business called 911 Pizza?
Yeah, dude, that's pretty good.
No.
I need a pizza now.
Stat.
Call 911.
We'll get the
Pizza.
Jimmy John's people to deliver since they do it so fast.
Freaky fast.
They do it pretty quickly, but that's because they have cold cuts.
I may or may not have had Jimmy John's today. I did.
Dude, I'm hungry right now. I want Jimmy John's.
Remember, you just go to fourth meal whenever you got hungry.
Oh my
right
gosh!
down
Stop
the
talking
street
about
now,
it. I'm
man.
gonna have to leave for the
Used to not
third
be.
segment.
What we got coming up on the third segment?
What do we have coming up on the third segment? It looks like brewing beer. I like that.
Oh,
that
yeah,
talk.
man.
I want to
We
talk
got
about
some stuff.
talk about that.
We got a few topics left.
Yeah, no, we got. I know, Phil, you want to talk about a couple charities. For
No,
Boston
we're gonna get into something a little more serious at the end here. But
We're gonna leave everybody.
before that,
We'll lighten it up.
leave
before
everybody
this.
with that. Yep.
All right, let's take a quick commercial break, and I'll be right back.
With our commercials.
Correct.
I'm feeling something so incredible. Some sort of chemical is spreading thick around my brain. I've got the sun and I won't let it go. It burns a fire in my veins. Let's get out tonight. You got the fire, I got the fire. In my young blood. Let's fight off the dark. You got the fuel, I got the spark. In my young blood. RPM.
All right, and welcome back to From the Basement Show.
man, that song hits hard. Sorry, go
If
on.
it's too hard, just order pizza. Keep going back to that, man. Highlighted things today. So, as you guys know, we do not condone drinking on our show,
Absolutely not.
which brings us to our next topic.
Not brewing
No, brewing beer.
Brewing
Um,
beer, absolutely.
that you're not going to drink.
No, I wouldn't drink.
Right.
Anyway, so today got my order of beer brewing kits in the mail.
Are these just the ingredients or the actual like full brew kit?
No, just the ingredients to make beer. I'll be using the actual pots and pans and burning supplies from Janegi, my buddy. That's right. Shout out to you, Rob. We're gonna be brewing beer
Janegi!
for possibly my bachelor party
Sweet.
and for the wedding. We're gonna have some home brewed beer there. So
Sounds
I bought
delicious.
5 different kits. We're gonna have 5 kegs of home brewed beer.
5 kegs?
Yeah, pony kegs, but 5 of them.
Sounds delicious.
How big's a pony keg?
It's, I think about 250 beers or something like that, or
Yeah, it's about so. It's one of it's like a half keg.
It's 250 beers.
I think
Right?
it's something like that. I think
like
You're
half
gonna
keg.
have 1,250 beers.
well, and we're probably gonna get like a regular keg of Bud Light or something like
How many people are coming to your wedding?
that. Invited about 350.
Speaking of kegs, Ben Kitchen's house this weekend, Saturday.
Oh, that's right, for the Halloween party, huh?
Was that an open invite?
Open
Does Ben know about this?
Well,
open
we're
invite.
definitely
He's
wrong on
going to
that.
know when everybody, like all the 100 people that listen to this show are going to be there.
82.
82.
Definitely wrong on the 200
82.
and 50.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, so anymore.
5 of those?
Yeah.
That's over 400 beers.
Okay. If we have 300 people, that's a beer a person.
Yeah,
It's
he's
not. Your math is very bad. That's well over a beer a person.
Barely. Plus, our cups are gonna be bigger than what they. All thinking. Also.
You're assuming all 300 beer. What?
all 300 periods.
All
No, I'm
300 people drink beer.
I hope they don't.
You're assuming that.
More for us, man.
More for us.
You're probably at least two beers a person right now.
Yeah, that's it.
Just the kegs. Aren't you gonna have like an open bar and stuff at your wedding?
Oh yeah. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
I don't think you need more beer.
I mean,
man.
I won't be seeing the bar, but for the other people coming to the wedding,
Come on.
You won't be.
I don't drink. I
Oh,
don't drink.
right.
So, but yeah, so I've done that previously. Helped brew some beer with Janagi before. It's kind of a fun thing. It's fun to wake up early on a Sunday morning and start boiling your water and dropping your hops and aromas and start drinking a few beers and
Sweet.
sit outside, take a couple hours, make a batch or two of beer and get it ready for kegging and everything. It's a good time. You guys ever brewed beer?
Yes,
Nope. I have not.
I have. I have. The one of the classmates that go with Nicole for OT, he brews beer.
Nice.
You know, cool guy, Rob. Hey,
Yeah.
if you listen to this show, I'll
Thomas?
give Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20.
He brews beer?
His name is Rob Hunt, and
His brother Mike?
Mike Hunt. No. His brother's not is not Mike. But anyway, we were brewing beer one time, and it was a good time. It's a good time. It was cold outside. It was last year, in December. No, what was it? Actually, you know what? It was this year. It was sometime in January, February, or something like that, I believe. And it was still pretty nipply outside, if you know what I mean.
Oh, we know what you mean.
You know what I mean. And
Yep.
he actually brewed really good stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, it's fun, man. I mean, there's a lot of home brews that you can buy, like mock kits, or you can buy, your own thing, experiment with it.
Mm-hmm.
I know my buddy Kay, he used to brew, and they used to brew with actual orange peel itself and stuff like that. Just whatever they had around the house, add it and just try it out. You can do it for, it's not too expensive. The kits I got were about $50 each, I think.
Nice.
So $50 for 80 beers, that's about 70 cents a beer or something like that. That's not too bad. Does that sound right? I don't know, something give or take. Around it's less than $1 a beer, so
Yeah.
that's not too bad.
Not too bad at all.
$250 for
You
200
got
beers?
bottles and caps for it and everything ready to go?
No, you're gonna keg it.
Oh, that's right. You
Got
said
5
that.
pony kegs, so
You said
You gonna
that.
do a?
we'll keg it with some
kegerator?
tabs.
You gonna make one of those?
No, Nagy's got
Not for
one
the
that fits
house?
3, but no, I think we're just gonna throw them on ice for the actual reception itself to put in there and stuff. Be kind of nice and everything,
Gotcha.
Sweet.
So
Cool.
um,
Cool.
During our break,
Cool.
I was,
Did you watch that?
Yeah, I did. Says it so fast.
we were talking about our the website and maybe putting up some descriptions and things like that, and we should probably throw out some shout outs to the people that we talked to in the episodes and everything.
Yo.
Which I know you guys have done a little bit on Facebook and stuff with some advertisement.
Shout outs.
But I'd
Yeah.
like to give a shout out to Julie Kapanke.
Julie can
Down in
spank my
Raleigh.
pants.
Yep. She we're a new listener. Just bookmarked our webpage. Said she'll be checking that out. I told her she's going to listen to this episode.
That's probably the first bookmark of our webpage so
There you
far.
go.
I would
Wow.
imagine.
Thanks, Jules. That's you.
That's you, Julie. And get your sister Hallie to listen to us as well.
Julie can
What
spank
up?
her pants.
You know it. All right.
All right.
So
All right.
now we did that.
So what?
So
Hopefully she made it this far in this episode.
Yeah, she'd be like, "Oh, I listened, and you didn't even give me a shout out." I'm like, "Yeah, we did."
How far did you make it? About
Yeah.
10 minutes.
About 10 minutes. Roundabout. I called for a pizza.
I heard something about "Welcome to From the Basement" show, and I got tired of it. So, heard Phil's voice.
Sounds about right.
That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
We went to commercial when we said 911 pizza call, and like, what if people were just like, really? I'm gonna try that out.
I'm gonna call 911 order pizza. Let's see how quick that thing does get here.
Yeah, can you forward this to Domino's?
Oh,
I've got
is
a
that an
coupon.
emergency? Is this an emergency, sir? Yep. I'm a hungry guy.
Freaking
Pizza
fast.
shortage.
That'd be funny.
You're funny.
Looking.
That was.
You make
that
fun
was
of
about
yourself.
you.
So how early is too early to set up Christmas decorations?
Now is too early.
Yeah.
When do you think it's okay?
After Thanksgiving, because it's my favorite holiday.
Thanksgiving's your favorite holiday?
Heck yeah, dude! It's
we need
amazing.
to schedule feast day soon.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right, feast day. Yeah, we gotta
I
do
talked
it.
to
It's
Rossko.
a little early to schedule it, but we do need to schedule it.
We do need to schedule it. That's gonna happen.
Because is Head gonna be home? Rossko gonna be home?
It ends
Liz is gonna be here, but she's gonna be leaving.
It usually ends up being like 2 days before Christmas, or 2 or 3 days, or something.
Liz will probably be in California. Ross might not be home. Head might not be home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to discuss with them to see if any of them will be home at a time close to their schedule around them.
For those of you who don't know what feast day is, it's our annual Thanksgiving style Christmas feast for our friends.
Dude, today is Roscoe's birthday. Little shout out to Roscoe.
Happy
One of
birthday,
our listeners.
Rossko.
You guys talked to him or text him or anything?
I did
Happy
not, dude.
birthday,
No,
Ross, you.
I'm not gonna
Ross,
sing it.
what?
Just happy birthday, bro.
We should
ROSSU?
we should have played the recording of Marilyn Monroe singing "Happy Birthday."
We should have done some From the Edge or Ross Krieg acoustic as our music today. For
The Truth.
Yeah. Oh
There's
my
rumors
gosh,
that
man.
The Truth may be played on our show.
We gotta find out when he's coming here. But
Live.
let's see. I said happy birthday, hot stuff. Kisses and thugs from up north, buddy. Thugs, haha. Thanks, man. Miss you, dude. You know.
You know it.
That was our text conversation. This
Nice.
morning.
I'm gonna send him a text that says "Happy birthday, we're on the air."
Nice.
There you go. There you go.
So, all right. Glad we got that
Got that covered.
covered and everything. You know,
Japping.
for Halloween.
What is? I mean, another thing that we were talking about. The Christmas when
Yeah.
it's too early and everything like that. And after Black Friday, I thought that's about the right time. Before Black Friday, don't do it. Don't do it. But that also, comes around to the point. Is anybody going out on Black Friday getting stuff?
I don't know. That's too far away.
Yeah,
Probably not, because I'm poor and I don't want to spend money on anything.
I'll have to look at the ads. I usually decide. I know Liz likes to go out. I mean, you can save, but I'm not like the 3, 4 in the morning. I'm more like the
It started
7,
like
8
the
in
night
morning.
before last
No
year.
way.
It's out of control.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
out of
it's
control.
no longer the same thing. It's
They showed clips of like some areas
People
like,
fighting.
going out on Black Friday. It's not fighting, dude. It is chaos. They are clawing and gnashing with teeth. It's it's biblical revelation in these shopping centers. I'm telling you, it's ferocious. I wouldn't go there.
I mean, if I could get like a really good deal on a big TV, maybe I would go. But
Yeah, I
I
wonder if the curve, the TV, the curve. I wonder if that's gonna go on sale.
I'm not that into that.
Oh, dude, that thing is cool. The LG one
seen it?
especially. Yep. And yes, you can see it from the side. It's panoramic. It expand. It just you can see it from a really
Is it
wide range.
concave or convex?
It's concave.
I don't know how that would be
So
good.
its
from
center
the side.
bows in. What it does, it allows the picture to look flat from the side instead of it being flat and your vision is cut off
Okay.
from the actual
That kind of makes sense. Yeah.
the actual picture, and the picture quality is better.
I'd rather just sit directly in front of the TV.
Have you seen these OLEDs? Like OLED, like that O in front of the
The
LED.
OLEDs? No, I
The
haven't
OLEDs,
seen
have
the
you ever-
OLEDs.
They are cool. You haven't seen OLEDs yet?
No,
No,
I haven't
OLEDs.
seen the OLEDs.
OLEDs. It stands for organic LED.
Yeah.
It means the pixels are producing their own light.
No animals were harmed in the making of that TV.
It's all organic. And no, it's not. It's not having like a I don't know, what do they call it? Like a transducer or whatever. It's some kind of light that shines on the pixels. That I don't.
Okay.
I forgot the physics of it all.
Incandescent light?
Like some kind of it's a
Instead
white.
of fluorescent.
There's the reason why those flat screens aren't like paper thin.
I said
they still have to have like a generator of light.
you may be interested in this. I texted Ross. I said, "Happy B-Day. We're on the air." He responded, "Syphilis pickles!" Exclamation point.
He's syphilis pickles.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know if he's calling me pickle.
No, that was the code word.
No, it wasn't. Was it?
Yes, it was.
Was it syphilis pickles?
Yeah, it was syphilis pickles.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so
Wait, that was from what?
That was in the episode. If you made it to like 45 minutes or whatever, it was syphilis pickles.
If you made it to the end, the syphilis pickles.
We are terrible at remembering this stuff. He picks up on most of the stuff more than we do. Like when he taled about the last two letters.
I remembered it
Well,
right.
I said the word was
remembered
pickles. Somebody else added syphilis to it. That's why I don't remember.
Yeah, Biffy said pickles. You said
I said pickle.
you said pickles. He said syphilis.
Nice. Syphilis pickles. That's awesome, Rossko.
Good job, man.
Our
Appreciate it,
biggest
buddy.
fan, he has defeated Dami.
Yep, syphilis pickles.
Dominique. That guy?
Yeah, I don't know how to say his full name. I just call him Dami.
It's difficult.
Dominique. It's a nightmare.
Speaking of demonic, I was watching Paranormal Activity like 6, the marked ones or whatever it's called.
6?
Yeah, there's like Paranormal
There's
Activity
6 of
5.
them now?
Yeah, there was like Paranormal Activity 5 or something like that. It was just like that little girl or I don't even know.
I haven't seen any of them. I thought there was like 4.
They're all redundant. Why? Like, you know what? It would be really surprising if they did was like an actual scripted thing instead of that Blair Witch Project stupid stuff.
Yeah.
I can't stand that. It's not even scary.
Boo.
Well,
Wait, was that your whole point?
that was my whole point. Stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch it.
Stupid.
No, like
I haven't even really seen much for like scary Halloween movies or anything out this week.
Nah.
I'm surprised I haven't really been. Granted, I don't have
Probably
cable,
just didn't
so I
do
don't
well
know,
last year.
But
I don't know. The first one was scary because it was new, you know, like the way that they came about the whole horror genre.
yeah,
You know, with the camera held in your hand. But really, how practical is that? Oh my gosh, something's crazy happening. Well, let me get my camera real quick.
Yeah.
You know, he's
And
eating
hold
me
it
alive.
for the entire
I gotta hold
time
this.
it's
what's
happening.
the one Dale and
Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
yeah, the second one's supposed
That's
to
a
come out,
funny
something like
movie.
that? That's awesome. Yeah,
When is the second one coming out? I want to see that.
I don't know. Whenever it does, I'll make it a point to see it though.
Yeah, we'll see that. You know, looking it up.
I would be looking that up and let's
Tucker
see.
and Dale.
Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, it's pretty
It just
funny.
says
You
in
should see it.
production soon, so I haven't even started it yet. So
Yeah, it's early.
can't wait though. It's gonna be a good one. First one was so funny. Bronco, you got to see it.
I gotta see it.
Movie
Yeah,
night, we'll cuddle.
pretty
It'll be
good.
good.
All right, cool.
It's a recommend.
Can't wait to
flick.
cuddle.
Any other topics or shout outs we want to give before we get
Before we,
heartfelt here?
yeah.
Before I start to, never mind. I don't got it. I ain't got
Nothing
one.
right now.
I ain't got one.
All right. Well, before we go,
Well, actually, I do.
All right, what do you got?
Let me interject and say
Politely.
no politely. Kaylin Mead, Nicole's
cousin,
my girlfriend, yeah, her
Okay,
cousin,
yeah.
also got into national.
Nice.
So congratulations to her.
Congrats.
Right on. We're gonna be doctors.
Will you guys be?
Yay.
Where are you gonna live there? Do you have a special place?
We're gonna live on campus. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually cheaper to live on campus than it is to be around Lombard.
No, I bet.
It's a higher class.
How far from like
neighborhood
downtown
area.
Chicago is
area
that?
for sure. What's that?
How far from like downtown Chicago?
About
is
20
that?
minutes. It's like less to shorter than Cleveland
Cool.
to us. So
Have to figure out the bus system there, man. Or the,
Yeah,
subway.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
pass.
the public transit system is awesome.
Can't Garrett's popcorn. First thing I want you to bring me back.
Dude, Garrett's popcorn is amazing. You walk in there, you don't want to leave because the place
No.
smells so good.
I've waited over an hour for it.
Oh, it's
Pathetic.
worth
And I
it.
paid like $50 for like
It's
3 bags.
worth it.
It's not worth it.
They have a caramel pecan now popcorn. Oh, dude.
I always get Chicago mix, man. It's just hard to beat.
Chicago
that, you know?
mix, you can't beat it. Can't beat the cheese and caramel. Their caramel is like real caramel. It's not joking. Like you got I love it when you reach into the bag and you pull out like 5 that are stuck
Yeah.
together. You're like, nah, money. This
Winner,
counts as
winner.
one. This counts as one. Oh, it's so good. Melts in your mouth.
All right.
Very delicious.
All right, back to you, Phil. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
It's a nice chat.
It's a nice chat for you, Strange Wilderness fans. If you're still not a Strange Wilderness fan, you probably need to see it.
Yeah, you're gonna need to see it in order to understand us.
All right. Yeah. Looking at recent events, for people that live where we live, the mediocre area of Lorain County, Ohio. Something went down recently that was pretty heartbreaking. Here on the show, if anybody's, we didn't want to bring it up at the beginning and then have like our jollies afterwards, because that'd just be, I don't know, it just wouldn't feel right. So if anybody's still listening, that's the other worry. People made it this far. Maybe we'll post something about skipping to the end of the show. We went to Firelands High School, which is kind of a smaller high school. Pretty much know everybody. And one of our good friends, Callie, formerly Krieg, now Churchill. Congratulations on getting married to Paul, by the way.
Congratulations.
We'll throw that in there.
Mm-hmm.
Her younger brother, Todd Krieg, is a professional in some form of dirt bike racing. I don't know if he's been doing Supercross the whole time, but that's what he is practicing for now.
Mm.
And he suffered a very serious injury, and he's in the hospital going through, I think it's been 2 or 3 surgeries now. There was just an update on Facebook about he had surgery on both his shoulders, or because he broke both his collarbones. That's what it was related to. But we wanted to share the links for anybody who hasn't heard about this in our small network of listeners, who wants to help out, because we live in America and it's a great country for helping your fellow man.
That's what you should do.
It's a good Christian nation, if I can put that out there.
You can. 'Cause you're free for your own opinion.
We're gonna post the links on our site, fromthebasement.com, but I'm also gonna try and give them on the air here, at least a couple of them. One of them, I think this is the one I went on, is gogetfunding.com/project/fund-531. That was gogetfunding.com/project/fund-531. And you can replay this section of our show if you want to look at that. Doesn't work. I said /fund-531. Yeah, so
There it
that link
goes.
does work. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this the same one? Yeah. Then there is gofundme.com. You want to try this one out just to make sure it works? That is gofundme.com/GB1FDW. Okay, that one works as well. And then there's also this raffle creator. If I understand this correctly, if you donate $20 or more to this, you get entered in a raffle to win a KTM dirt bike. And the link for that is raffle.com/pages/4042/Todd Krieg-benefit. And then there's a dash on the end too. Oh, that one doesn't work, does it?
I just spell raffle creator.
Raffle creator. That looks correct to me.
/pages/4042/Todd-Krieg-benefit.
Yeah, I don't know why that didn't work. Let me try it again on mine. For some reason, it's working on mine. Well, if you want to donate to Todd and his family, the other two links should work. We ask that you keep them in your prayers. They need any help they can get. This is a very serious situation, and we know there's a lot of good Americans out there interested in helping anyone who needs any help. So,
and for those of you that some other little details is he's from up here, like Phil said, where we went to Firelands and stuff. The accident actually happened about 2 hours south near Columbus, where he was practicing. So his family's been having to make the travel, sometimes daily or every other couple days, back and forth, staying in hotels and stuff while he's at the hospital, and just trying to make ends meet while work's up here and he's down there. And
these are the kind of things that cost a lot very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Not just the hospital bills, but staying in a hotel, having to eat meals,
missing work,
home-cooked meals and stuff like that. You got stuff going on at home that you have to take care of. You have people having to come check your house.
A lot of sacrifice. And there's going to be even more sacrifice now. So, yes, thoughts and prayers, people, and donations if you can.
I'd also like to throw out, if you go to Todd Krieg MX, that's TODDKRIEGMX.com. That's his website. And if you go to the store there, give you a quick story detail on there, and that's where you can also do cash donations, or you can also buy T-shirts with, his motocross and his number on it, or 3-inch number plate stickers and stuff. If you want to get a little something for your money as well. I know that 100% of those proceeds are going straight to him and his family.
Yeah, I mean, check out the links. We'll post them. If you have any questions or anything, you can email us. The family has their own stuff to deal with, so we'll help you if you can figure anything out. Get the links and everything. So yeah, that's that.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully, we're all here hoping Todd recovers and everything goes the best it can go.
Yep. Get well soon, bud.
We're thinking about you. We're praying about you, and we hope we can get some other people as well with our little voice on this show. And maybe, I know how boring a hospital visit can be, so maybe if you get bored, you can give our show a little listen.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe that'll give you some entertainment. I don't know.
At least that first segment about pizza was good. That'll wake you up.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, you don't have a sense of humor. I'm sorry. At least mine, not my sense of humor, which is the best kind of sense of humor.
But I think that's about all we have for today. This has been the Naked Edition of From the Basement Show.
Till next time, thanks for listening.
And we'll see you.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.